What's going on, everybody? This is Anthony with Radial Concepts. We have some good training tips for you today, so go ahead and sit tight and we'll be with you soon. All right, everybody. So let's talk about the basics of firearms. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over a couple things. Traditionally, there's said to be about 6 to 8 shooting fundamentals. I don't disagree with that. I've been shooting for a little bit of time now and just heard a lot of different instructions. So now I've deduced my fundamentals down to really just a few where it pertains to actually shooting accurate. But let's talk about one of the first things that I like to go over in my classes, and that's stance and why stance is important. So first thing, stance is important for a couple of reasons. One, it provides stability. If you're depending on what weapon you're firing, it could have a lot of recoil, so it adds a little bit of a base for you to not fall over, right? Stance is also very important because if you're in an active situation, you're not going to be just standing. You're going to be moving, and if you're not trained on how to be athletic performer, it may cost you some time. So getting into a nice, good stance. Let me give you an example. If I'm standing straight up like this, okay, I don't really have much balance anywhere. However, if I stand like this, a little more, aggressive stance, fighting stance they call it, I have a lot more bases to fall on. I have a lot more structure to turn quickly. I can even turn to 180 real quickly, and it just makes it a little more better for me to perform. I'm a big advocate at the end of the day with helping or using everything we have to supplement ourselves to become a better shooter and or better hand-to-hand fighter, whatever you're doing. But I do believe a good foundation is going to help in all those areas, because with a good proper foundation, you're able to, maneuver more efficiently, more quickly, and then just get better angles, right? So stance when it comes to shooting. Go ahead and clear my weapon. Okay, always get a nice repping. I want you guys to see that I'm clear. You see me? Hello. All right. So got a clear weapon. All right, stance. So yeah, we have the Weaver stance. People used to shoot like this, and I want you to do this with me so you can really see what it feels like. If you have a training aid or if you have a firearm, make sure it's clear, but you can do this inside. So what I first want you to do is I want you to bring the gun down, bring it center to your center line of your body, then bring it up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn our body like this. Remember how people used to shoot like this? And I want you to feel just how much tension is going on in your body. Right now, my gun wants to revert back to its natural position of relaxation. So this adds a lot of tension. Now, as you feel this tension, what I want you to do is keep your gun in the same position and just start rocking your hips back to the center. Do you feel all that release of tension and how relaxed it is? Not to mention being center line with your target, it aids you with being a little more accurate, at least with a natural point of aim. Okay, so I like to have a nice center line access. I do cant my legs a little bit. If you guys could see, let me back up a little bit. So my legs are a little bit like this. They're not close together. You can shoot like this. I just am not a proponent of it because it doesn't feel really athletic. But I'm center line, so if I want to have a natural point of aim, boom, right there. And I just don't have any of that tension in my shoulders. More relaxed in this feeling. And I can boost off, to boost forward, to boost backward, right? So stance is a really good thing to have when it comes to shooting. And I'm gonna give an example right now. Range is hot. Let's go and put our eyes and ears on. I'm gonna give you an example with how we're shooting right now. I'm going to load my firearm. Press checks are free, ladies and gents. Always check to make sure you have brass in the chamber. Don't want to be that guy. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna shoot the Reaper target. Is it tracking? Not tracking me. Let me just go track this guy right there. All right, so I'm gonna first shoot very rigid, right? So solid stance, come up. Okay, see that rocking back and forth? Let's do isosceles. Okay, pretty good base. I do feel like isosceles have to come up to be explosive. Now what I prefer, center line. I just feel really good. I can shoot here all day. All day. And not move at all. So that's why stance is important. I wasn't even picking up my sights. I was using my center line towards the target, and as you guys heard, I was hitting every single shot. So I'm not advocating for point shooting. God forbid, you know, I got roasted plenty of times for that. But I'm saying that center line is a nice, good aid to supplement your accuracy. Case in point, 5 yards, shooting relatively fast, and at this target, Reaper, which is not a standard C zone. Okay, and I was just using my natural point aim and my stance to aid me in getting those rounds on target. So, forgive my DJI operator skills. That's why stance is important. So, next thing we'll be talking about is grip, and then we're gonna keep going forward with the series to make sure we give you guys the best information that we know to help you become the best protector, to help you be more safer out there, be more aware, be more alert, be more ready. And like I say, like our motto is, let's train to be consistent and effective. So we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.